I don't really have a theme or a topic for this video. It's all intrusive thoughts and random thoughts, period. Okay, first off, my dryer is down. My husband fixed it, or he thought he fixed it, and it broke down again. Okay, and I have about 4 loads of laundry just piled up that need to be washed. So guess what I'll be doing tomorrow? At the laundromat. I'm gonna be at the laundromat. All right, that's not exactly what I wanted to be doing tomorrow, but that's what's going to be happening until we get this dryer repaired. All right, another random thought that came across my mind that I thought, hey, why not share on YouTube? Because that's why I have this channel, right? To share monumental moments and just the minute things. So Friday night, last Friday, my church held a Tarry, a prayer vigil, whatever you want to call it. So we held one last Friday. It was led by our intercessory team, prayer team, and it was great. It was really good. We haven't done that in so long. For those of you wondering what that is, basically we spent the night at the church praying. You know, a lot of us got there really early that Friday night, like 10 o'clock or so. I actually got there earlier, my husband and I, just because we had some work to do in the area. So it was like, we might as well just come to the church, you know. So we got there really early. We got there around 6 o'clock Friday night. And everyone else started trickling in around like 10:30, 11, something like that. And it started at midnight. So from midnight until about 5, it was supposed to go until 6 a.m., but it ended around 5 a.m. We prayed, you know, we prayed for the crusade that our Archbishop Frederick T. Jr. is leading over in Nigeria. We, you know, prayed for the body of Christ at large. We prayed for the ministry, and it was really good, you know, just being able to, you know, soak in the presence of the Lord and to get before the Lord with these requests, you know, and to hear back from him, because that is another part of prayer that I think a lot of people miss, is that it's not just about you talking. Right? Think about when you're having a conversation with somebody and they do all the talking. You don't get a word in edgewise. Who wants to do that? Right? So prayer is the same way. It's not just us talking, but there is a time where there should be silence, and you should be prepared to hear from the Lord. Okay? So there was that as well, and it was just a beautiful thing. It was a beautiful thing, and so I'm really grateful, and I'm glad that, you know, the minister that leads our intercessory prayer team, that, you know, she had the vision, the foresight to lead that, to have us do that. It was great. It really was. So I wanted to share that. I'm a little disappointed. Again, this is all random thoughts. None of this stuff is connected. All right. None of it is connected. Okay. I am a little disappointed. I found out some things today, that I'm a little disappointed about. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm disappointed. And so I keep going back and forth in my mind about whether or not this is the will of God, or is this a test? Like, am I being tested? Because I'm kind of feeling a certain kind of way, and I don't want to be selfish. You ever had a situation where it's like you want to like do the right thing, you want to be the bigger person, you want to do the right thing, right? You want to be Christ-like and be, you know what I'm saying, like all the things, a giver, all the things or whatever. But then there's a part of you that's like, I don't want to do that, though. I don't want to do none of that. I don't want to do none of that. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I'm struggling a little bit, because a part of me feels like, Manika, you might be being a little selfish. Like you might be being a little selfish. And then the other part of me is like, you might not be, you might not be selfish enough. You know what I'm saying? Like, you might be a little bit too giving. Okay. I don't know. I think a lot of Christians struggle with that. Like, boundaries. That's what it is. Boundaries. You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of us struggle with that. Boundaries. When should we set boundaries? When should we sacrifice? You know what I'm saying? And this is just one of those situations, one of those things where, I really have to seek the Lord. You know what I'm saying? And I have to just be okay with whatever it is that he says, But yeah, so again, these are all just random thoughts. None of them are connected. And I thought I'd share. So anyway, I will see you guys next video. Make sure that you like and you subscribe. And if you've ever felt that way, where you know that you shouldn't feel a certain way, but you do, just comment below. All right. I'll see you guys later.